friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie. I'm glad you're here. And today we're gonna get real about college. I just finished my bachelor degree. I literally handed in my thesis yesterday, so on Sunday. And let me tell you, my college experience was nothing like the movies. I transferred colleges, I switched majors, and studied for 4.5 years instead of the regular 3. And honestly, I felt lost a lot of the time. So if you're struggling with college, I'm here to tell you that it's totally okay and that it's completely normal to not feel like college being your best years of your life. And without further talking, I would say we just get right into it. When you watch movies about the college experience or you talk to someone that went to college, you're gonna be told that college will be the best time of your life. Endless parties, friendships, self-discovery, but the truth, it's different for everyone. Just because someone had the best experience at college doesn't mean you will have that experience as well. You kind of get the expectation when you start college that you will make lifelong friends immediately, but let me tell you, the reality is that making real friends takes a lot of time. And sometimes you outgrow people, and that's completely normal. That's normal in your high school experience, and that's totally normal in your college experience. Especially when I transferred college, I thought I made friends at my first college. I didn't speak to them anymore because we all transferred to a different college and we just didn't talk to each other. It's not because we didn't like each other, but we didn't have the same courses anymore, so we didn't saw each other. Nobody reached out because we all had a lot to do with the new college, the transfer, that we just stopped talking, and the friendship that we thought we built ended. Also, another expectation is that you know exactly what you will study and you love it from day one. And I can tell you, you might hate your major, you might hate the first college you go to and switch like I did. And that's completely normal. College isn't a one-size-fits-all experience. College is the place where you want to build your life, what you want to do in your life. And sometimes you just need a little bit more time to figure out what you want to do with your life, because we're literally 18 when we make that decision for the next 50 years of our lives. So it's okay to switch. It's okay to take time to decide which major you want to pick, and it's okay to not have the college experience. As I said in the beginning, sometimes I felt a little bit lost, and I can tell you, you're not alone. College is overwhelming. You're mostly in a new city, you meet new people, and you have new pressure. What helped me a lot with that is that it's okay to change your path, and you need to accept that. I switched majors and college after a year because I hated my major at that time. I hated the college. I started during COVID, so everything was online. I didn't make the friends I wanted to make, and I transferred. And I can tell you, it's the best decision I ever made. But you always need to remember for yourself and your mental health that you're not stuck. If something feels wrong, explore other options. See what you can do that feels better for you. For example, my first college was only college experience. Everything was online. I needed to make my timetable all by myself. Then I transferred to a different college, started my dual studying. So I went to college, worked at the same time, didn't have to do anything for my college timetables because that was all taken care of for me by my college. And everything I learned at college, I could directly transfer into work, which helped me a lot. So find what fits you and find what is fun for you. Not everyone finds their people immediately. It took me years to build friendships that truly felt right. I basically started during COVID, transferred in 2021 to the second one, so still COVID years. So I had 2 years of online class college experience, which meant for me, because I'm not living in the city where my college is, I didn't know anyone. I knew the persons that I had group works with, and that was it. And I just needed to remind myself that it's okay that I haven't found my people yet, and that doesn't mean I will not find them ever. And I have to say, when online classes were done and we could go back to college, I clicked with a lot of people immediately. One of them is now one of my best friends. We grew so much together and in the same direction. We have the same values, we like the same stuff, and we basically clicked from the first moment. We saw each other in person. But then I have other friends that I thought I had in college college that I stopped talking to, or we just outgrew each other, which is also totally normal. So don't focus just on finding your people. Sometimes you just start talking to someone and you feel like it's clicking immediately. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to know, okay, we have the same values. We can basically be good friends, and that's okay. College won't define your success. Your effort will. The degree matters, of course, otherwise you wouldn't do it, but your skills, connections and mindset matters a whole lot more. I studied marketing, and guess what? The real learning parts of my dual studying happened while I was at work. 90% of the things I know and I learned at work, and just 10% I learned at college. The company I'm working at wants me to still work there now because I know what I'm doing, because they taught it to me, and because I have a good skill set that they can use for their clients, and I basically sold myself to them and not my degree. I don't have my degree yet, and still I'm starting to work for them full-time tomorrow. So your skills, your connections, the people you're talking to, how you sell yourself is way more important than what your degree says, what your grade says at the end of your studies. Because every company wants to have a person that knows what they're talking about and that is professional in the way they talk about the things they want to work in. If you just do the college things, it's okay because you came fresh out of college, but you basically have to sell yourself and not your college degree. So if I could go back and give myself some things to know before starting college, it would be these. First, college is a stepping stone and not the peak of your life. There is so much more waiting for you after you graduate, and I think everybody knows that in the back of the minds, because college is basically from 18 till 24, 25 kind of. And afterwards you have so much more to experience, to do with your life. But for so many of us, college is made so important through movies, through our parents, through our teachers, that sometimes we feel like, okay, college is everything, and what happens after that? After that, my life is basically over because I don't know what to do. But college is a stepping stone, and everything you experience after your graduation will be so much cooler than college, high school and everything else, because after you graduate college, your life kind of starts and you have your personal goals that you can work towards, and not school, college goals anymore. And you can start building your life and what you want from your life, which leads us perfectly into my second tip. Stop comparing your journey to others. Some people graduate in 3 years. Some in 5, some get jobs right away, some take a gap year, and some are building businesses. But always remember, your timeline is yours, and that's the only thing that matters. You want to achieve your goals and not the goals of other people. So start focusing on where you want to go and where you want to be, and focus on your journey, and stop comparing yourself to others and to their journey, especially when it comes to college. It's important that you go through college the way you want to go through college. And if your college journey looks like, I don't want to make friends, I just want to focus on my degree, I want to have the best grades, then that's fine as well. But stop comparing yourself to every other person that is sitting in class with you, because first of all, their life doesn't matter to you because you want to achieve your goals, and they have a whole other history than you have when it comes to your life, how you got to college, why you're going to college, what you want to do after college. So it really doesn't matter what their journeys look like. You don't have to love every second. Some days will be boring, stressful, lonely, hectic, and that's part of the process. And college doesn't look like the movies. It's not all roses and sunshine and you love every second. That's not what college is, and that's not what college should be like, because you are there to learn something and you are there to grow, and that's exactly what college does for you. And thing number 4, focus on progress and not perfection. You're learning you're growing and you're figuring things out while you're in college, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter that you are the best in every class, because you want to have the progress and you want to learn something from college, but you don't want to be the perfect student in every class, because otherwise you are gonna burn out. And you have to see what is important to you when you are in college. So if college isn't what you expected or you feel lost, know that you're not alone. Your journey is yours and it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Just look at me. My journey looks different from every other college student I know, because I studied dual and they didn't. So follow what feels right for you. And if you have any more questions about college, or you want another video about what I studied, how I felt in college, anything like that, you can comment it down below. And you can also comment how your college experience felt like, because I'd love to hear that. And that's the end of the video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Make someone's day this week. Don't compare yourself to others so much. And we see us next week. Bye!
1, 2, 3, funky.